Okay, here we are with my squeaky chair. I'm just going to do something with these pieces of scraps. See what we can make. Now, my one problem, oh, here it is. I was looking for something that's got hearts, a heart template in it. I actually found these the other day, which I think are just fabulous. The letters, and but they're just in a very light cardboard, so you can trace around them. Obviously, trace around them for your artwork, or you can use them as stamps. There's probably heaps and heaps of things you can use them for. Here's one of my hearts that I wanted today. And actually, there's a wooden one I could use as well. Alright, so the theme today is going to be hearts, obviously. And we'll start with this one here, because I'm just trying to keep the work upwards so that you can see it really well. I'm finding that sometimes I'm not getting the best picture for you. Oh dear, that's just a Sharpie. I'm looking for the one, here it is, with the finer pen on the other end. And the first thing I'm going to do is trace around the heart. Whoops, didn't do a very good job there. I'm going to do another one, but this time I'm going to put leave some of the white space in it, and it'll be a bit smaller because I've gone on the inside of the heart. Okay, actually that's what I'm just going to keep on doing, and getting as much white space as I can. Okay, because these will be great to cut out and use as collage in my work at another time. Actually, that's a really good tip if you can, play with things like this in times when you're not doing anything serious, or you really don't feel like doing any serious art, and then you can cut them up, put them in a box, and just pull them out when you need something and you're just not sure what you need. So here we go. I've got a pile of them. Some of them have just got random scribbles on them when you're trying to get a pen to work. Actually, it's interesting because once you've framed them up, then you can really start to see how you might use them. So what you can do is you can do doodles inside them if you want, or writing over them, which is great. Always looks wonderful. And so that's probably what I'm going to do right now, just start writing. It's like, I don't know if any of you have seen that with some of those books that say, start your morning with writing 3 pages to get everything out of your head. Well, this is a great time to do that kind of exercise. So, I'd actually start outside the heart. That way it won't make much sense. And when you cut round it, you'll leave some of the writing out, but it'll look really good. Okay, so that's one. Now what about some doodles on one of the other ones? Let's use the whiteout pen again. If I can get it going. Yep. There we go. Excuse me. What will we do? I know, we'll just start putting down more heart shapes. Okay. And then what we can do is do patterns inside the heart, or mark making, as Tracy Bautista calls it. Actually, I've recently been doing her free tutorial, which was sponsored by Strathmore, who make watercolour papers. And yeah, it's really interesting. It's really worthwhile if you get the time and you'd like to see it. I think it comes in 4 parts, and you do learn a lot. I'm just making these lines much thicker. These whiteout pens, if they don't frustrate you too much, they really work well. Here we go. It's looking better. And then I'll make this one much thicker as well. Wow. See, that would be quite nice in a piece of art as a collage. There it is there, so you can see it. Okay. I'm trying to hold the art up to the camera for a long time, because I've found myself that something that frustrates me a little bit when people hold it up but it's not up there for long, and or it's just whipped away again, and I find that quite frustrating. I want to say, stop, I want to just see what you really had there. That's why I'm trying to hold mine up a little longer. As you can see, I've just doodled around this one. I don't know. My doodles, I haven't really sat and analysed my doodles, but I think what I'll put in here is the word love. And of course, Valentine's is coming up shortly. I don't know, I really like these whirly curly things. So I'll do some of those. Some more around here. Okay, so that's quite cute, and you can colour in the love if you wanted to. I'll probably use the other end of the pen for that. And I love these Sharpies, the way that they don't smudge. Actually, I've been looking at some of these chisel-tipped ones. Can't get them here in New Zealand, and I've never seen them in Australia, but I've been looking at them on Amazon and thinking they might be great for doing little bits of calligraphy and stuff. So okay, there's another one. You can see what I've done. You can see how easy they are, and how much fun they are. It's something that you could do if you're watching if you're a TV nut, while you're watching TV. This is something you could do at the same time and really feel like you're doing something worthwhile. I'm actually going to use some of my little stamps here. Now what happened with these is I had some stamps that had girls on them, and they had words on them as well, and I really felt that I never used them. So I read somewhere about someone saying that cut up their stamps and then use them separately. And I thought, what a great idea. So I went and got mine out. Whoops. And cut pieces off them. And now I've got these great stamps that I can use all the time because they're not really, they're a bit generic, you know, they're not, you're not going to say, oh, they are such and such a stamps, and it looks the same every time. So, yeah, I really love doing this. Here's a piece I haven't used before, a saying that I haven't used before. I don't even know, you've got to be very careful to get them up the right way. But I'll try that on the last heart. Yep, little blessings make life a joy. I don't get the joy very well. It really doesn't matter. There's just no mistakes. There just are no mistakes when you're playing. Okay, so back to the black pen again, I think. And this one says believes. And what am I going to do? I'm going to do circles. And I like going over the lines. I'm not one of those people that has to be perfect. I'm quite happy to go over. In fact, it actually gives me pleasure to go over the top of the lines and do something unexpected. Okay, that one I've just done around the edges on it. And I really think some little doodles inside. They're a bit like flowers, but they're not really flowers. But they look quite cute. Okay. I'm wondering if this video is starting to get a bit long. Even though the video I did earlier on today was so short, it took 51 minutes to load it up. And I think that's to do with the resolution I'm using. So, okay, so that gives you an idea. I've got one here that I haven't even done anything on, so I better look at this one for you. Now, let me think. Well, why not put a number in or a letter in the middle of it? I've got some alphabet stamps here, and they're big foam ones. The only thing about them that I hate is that you've got a capital J here, and you're going to look for lowercase j. You'd hope to find it on the back, but you won't. That's where you find a D. So it's tricky to find the ones you like. You can sit here for a fair while trying to hunt for the number or the letter that you want. And what I'm going to do with this, I'm going to put a 3 on it because it's such a curly and a nice looking number. Put it right in the middle. Whoops, and it's upside down. But as I said, doesn't matter. Really doesn't matter. If anybody complains, that's fine. Doesn't bother me. Gosh, I just realised how often I say I really have to do something about that. Okay, so we're going to do squares here. I'm just really doing the most basic things. And when they're cut out, these will be quite cute as collage material. And I might actually come around the outside this time and just do scallops. You can add more colours in if you want to, but it's probably a good idea to actually not, and actually have them put on later, and you can add colours to them on your own, on your other page, on your journaling page or on your art page. Okay, that's it for today. Thanks very much for watching. Bye.